Patel impresses with debut century for Surrey before Lawrence fights back. Youngsters Will Jacks and Ryan Patel both impressed on day one with contrasting half-centuries as Surrey began their county championship defence with a day of positive batting at the Oval. There was an early wicket on day two as Siddle completed his fifer when Plunkett inside edged onto his stumps for a duck. With Patel continuing to hold firm at one end, Van der Berg came out intent on playing a few shots to see his team to maximum bonus points. But Siddle was able to claim his sixth wicket of the innings when he trapped Van der Berg in front for 16. That brought Morne Morkel to the crease with the twin ambitions of seeing Patel to his century and his team to 400. And Patel was able to reach a richly deserved maiden county championship 100 with a 4 and a 2 off Quinn, the 100 coming up off 277 balls. The 400 was not to be, however, as from the first ball of the next over, Morkel couldn't resist an attempt to bring up the landmark with a 6 off Harmer, but could only find Siddle at mid-on. Surrey all out then for 395. Cook and Brown started in circumspect fashion in the Essex reply as they looked to see their team through to lunch unscathed. Brown was able to hit Tom Curran for back-to-back boundaries. But Cook was the first to fall when Curran came around the wicket and produced a lovely delivery to take the outside edge, Folkes taking the catch diving forward. It was a double blow before the lunch break as in the next over Morkel was able to trap Brown plumb LBW for 9. That was to leave the Essex innings in all sorts of bother going into the afternoon session. The score 21 for 2. Wesley and Lawrence responded well to the challenge in the early part of the afternoon session, with Wesley taking consecutive boundaries off Morkel's first over after the break, and Lawrence giving Plunkett some stick with a series of stylish boundaries. The Essex 100 came up as Wesley and Lawrence moved their partnership to 80, before Lawrence brought up an enterprising 50 off 76 balls soon afterwards. It took a brilliant catch from Ollie Pope in the gully to break the partnership before it reached 100 as Wesley tried to drive Curran off the back foot. That brought Rishi Patel to the wicket and he made an immediate impression on debut with a series of stylish strokes. It was a shame therefore when he fell for 31 from 25 balls on the cusp of tea, a disappointing end to an innings full of promise as Clark held on in the slips off Curran. 168 for 4. The score at the interval. After the break, Ryan Tenduscarter asserted himself early with some fluent boundaries as Essex moved beyond the 200 mark. But bad light was to intervene not long after 5 o'clock to end play early with Lawrence 13 short of 100 and Essex on 201 for 4. He'll hope to move to his 100 and beyond on day 3, with Essex currently 193 runs behind with those 6 first innings wickets still intact.